What up, guys? So today is Wednesday, and I haven't actually done a vlog. Started a vlog on a Wednesday before. It's always like Monday, or maybe my weekend videos. But yeah, we're having this one now, and basically in this video, I'll be walking you through what I'll be doing today. And I just remembered I've not like documented my trades for the previous week here for you guys, and I have to. So I'll be going through the trades in this video as well, and my journal review, the progress on my account I bought last week. Like, it's been 2 weeks now. Yeah, so the progress on the account, the progress we've made on the account, the trades I've been taking. So I'll be reviewing everything in this video. All right, so make sure you watch to the end, and if you've not subscribed, do it to subscribe, leave a comment, like, and share the video. All right, so we can grow the YouTube channel. All right, we're still at 800 followers, 800 subscribers, sorry, and I have a target of getting to 1000 before the end of the year. Please help me get to this target. All right, so subscribe to the community so we can actually keep growing. All right, so right now I'll be heading out to get food. Once I'm back, we can get right into the journal review and the trade analysis. Meanwhile, for today, I took only one trade, all right, on GBP JPY. I have not like actually traded that pair in here, so I was just going through my charts and I found something on it, and I decided to like take it. The trade actually came back. It was a break-even trade, but let me show you guys how I actually got this trade. And yeah, even if it was a break-even trade, but at least I still learned something from it. So quickly, this is what we have. I have this particular level. This is a higher time frame level, so a daily order block. Price tapped into a daily order block, and you can see that drop, and we ended up breaking structure at this point. So we left this inducement. This was a pullback before we had this break of structure, and you can see how price came all the way to that level again. All right, so I'm actually going to put it before on the video so you guys will see. I made this particular trade when the price was right at this point. We haven't like tapped into the POI, so this was where I took my POI from this other block. This other block was from the 1 hour time frame. I had it there, and yeah, this was it. It later went back straight to his stop loss, but by that time I was already out. You can see the first tap on this trade we actually dropped. I'm going to show you guys here on the video. We actually dropped on this video, and you can see we started reacting from this POI here. So that was when, so this was a reversal level, and the moment price got to that backside level and started rejecting, that was when I moved my stops to break even. You can see what price did. We actually came back to the entry again and finally to stop loss, but I was already out of the trade, so we saved that money. So that's it for today. Any trade today, others I'm still like watching our key levels. So for any other trades today, I'm still watching our key levels. I have a zone that I'm looking at for on gold. I have a zone on Euro USD as well. So price is not right at these levels yet, but I've set my alerts, and as it get triggered, I'm going to be very active and see how price is doing. All right, so for now, I'll go get food, and I'll be back with you guys to do the trade review and everything. So this is the progress we've made on the account so far. So this is my dashboard. This is my journal actually. So I use this website for journaling on my trades. So all the trades I've taken on these two accounts so far are all documented on this journal. So these are two 10k funded next account. This is the first one, this is the second one, and I've been taking trades on these two accounts. All right, so I take a trade on one account, then once it's time to take another trade, I'll take on the second account. So I've been sharing my trades across these two accounts, and so far this is the result. Right, so let's go over to my calendar. So this is my calendar. I started trading this account on 12th of November, and as you can see, this was the loss we made the first week. First week was a 3% loss. Then on the second week we had a 3% loss as well, and this is currently this week. So far just had one loss, and so far we've lost about over $100, $124 is the total we've lost on this account. And yeah, I'll be reviewing everything with you guys. All right, so for today's trade, although I haven't like documented the trade I took today, and I as well took a loss today, I don't know, I might as well put that loss here. So that will be making it, I think, $100 loss. That will be around 2.5% loss so far this week. Let's go over these trades that I've been like taking. So this was the first one. I think I've already reviewed these two trades. So I will start from the previous week. All right. So this particular trade was Monday, on November 17th. You can see this was a trade. Price tapped into a key level. We saw this buy to the upside. So price retested that key level and give a change of character. So that was the reason for my entry right here. But that could not also we're able to run a little bit in profit before price reversed. So when price got to this reversal level, I moved my stop loss to break even. So this is how I break even on my trades. I don't wait for I don't break even based on the profit that I've made. All right. So I usually wait for price to get to possible reversal zones, then I'll move my stop loss to break even, which means that if price start reversing from there, so in case like for instance for this example, if price is reacting from a sell zone and we eventually come back to my entry, it means the sell zone is so strong and we might continue selling like in this case. So but if we couldn't, like the POI, maybe the reversal didn't like hold long enough and we kept buying, it means it's actually a weak zone, so it's gonna get taken out. That's it for that one. So that's how I avoided this particular loss here. Then I have another one. So let me put the last this week, and let me just go back to the dashboard so we can. So the second was on Wednesday. So I took two trades. You can see these were the two trades I took. The first one was on gold. I actually took this sell. I got our stop loss got hit on this one. This was Euro USD. So let's look at this Euro USD trade. So if you look at this Euro USD trade, price has been very bullish. We've been breaking structure to the upside. Now this was the last structure that was broken, and we have this nice inducement here, this pullback before the break of structure, and price has correctively moved all the way back to that zone again, taking out that inducement. So this was where I got my entry, and I wanted to buy all the way up. This was my target, this particular high, but we could not actually push up, so price broke. You can see we've already created a trend line, so this was where trend line got broken, and yeah, this area, this zone could not hold. So that was how I lost the 1%. There wasn't even opportunity for a break even or whatsoever, so lost the trade. And this was gold that day, so this gold did not hold as well. Price actually went straight to stop loss. So I guess most of the problem I'm having with this trade is just proper understanding of structure, and you can see the psychology is in check. I'm not like risking, I'm not over risking, I'm not like going for 3%, 2%. These accounts we just risking the risk of 1%. So, and I've been sticking to this particular risk amount, all right, throughout all my trades. So I guess that's why I still have this account, because I've been on a very crazy losing streak, and yeah, it's still like there, and just 50% to actually come out of drawdown. So this is what we have on second day, which is Tuesday. So we have this on Wednesday. That was when we took these two trades. Then the last we took for that week was on Friday, and these were the two trades. So they were goods as well, gold trade. I think they were buy trades. So I'm gonna just wait for them to like load. So they were good buy trades. Look at this one. This particular one was actually a buy. So I got this particular trade first. You can see we actually went to this level. So this trade ran about 2 RR plus in profit before reversing to break even. So, and you can see this was simple breakout and retest. You can see we broke this structure, price went up, we correctively pulled back to extreme zones, and you can see the trend line pattern that we formed. All right, and market broke. This was where we broke it. We made this high, then in low we made a new high, showing that there's a lot of resistance here. There's a resistance right here. All right, price pushed down. You can see went ahead to like break that particular level. So I entered on the retest, and you can see how we actually priced the momentum price pushed up with. All right, so this was a reversal level, so that was why I moved my stops to break even. And as you can see, the moment we got to that level, price started pushing back. All right, so I didn't think price would even get to entry, because I added another position here, and that was the second trade we took on that Friday. Look at it. So price came to this level. You can see this is a breaker block. So I thought price would, I'm going to, once price taps to this level, I'll switch to lower time frame and look out for change of character or signs the market is about to switch bullish. And this was exactly what I got. We got this sweep here, a break, and there's a nice inducement here. So I took my entry from this POI, but yeah, we actually hit stop loss on that trade, so making us lose. This was break even. Then this one I lost 1%, which is $100. Yeah, so that was it for the previous week, and we lost a total of 3%, which is $300 by taking 5 trades. So 2 trades on Friday, 2 trades on Wednesday, and one trade on Monday. So far this week we've taken 1 trade on Monday, two on uh, two on Tuesday, and we have 2 today as well. So, and these are the 2 trades that we took for today. The first trade was on Euro USD, and this was the trade here. Price got to this key level, right? So, show this change of character, right? So this was a break of this level, and we had this inducement here. So that was where I sold. I took my entry from, but it didn't hold. We eventually came to smash the stop loss. So that was it. We took that loss on that one. Then this was GBP JPY. On GBP JPY, look at what price did when initially got to my entry. So we kind of dropped almost one arrow, and I knew this was a reversal point because this is a liquidity, and if market is going to buy from this area, so it's only going to buy when it has taken out this liquidity. So that was exactly where I put my ladder. Once price gets to this place, say break even, because anything that will make price reverse back to my entry, it means I really want to buy from this particular zone, because there's break of structure here. So, and price is still very bullish. So the only reason I'm selling from this zone is because it's a very strong zone on the higher time frame. So that was the reason, and now we couldn't get that, so we got stopped at on this one. um this one was a break even, and this was the only loss we took today. So if you come back to the journal, adding that to the journal, 2 trades, we had 1 loss and 1 break even. Here we had these 2 trades. Yeah, this was a good code. This was one of the most painful trade. Look at this. I got this first entry, same logic. You can see price ran almost 3 RR. So I wanted to close this, but I had a target. I think at this point it was 4 RR, and if I had won this trade, it could have covered for the, you know, the 4 losses I've taken on the account, right? So I was kind of excited that I was going to recover the losses and back at break even. So I even added a re-entry, but you can see price actually reacted from this zone, right? We reacted from this particular level. You can see how we bought all the way to the top. So this got stopped at our break even, while on this re-entry we lost it. So that was the case for this particular trade. Yeah. So these are the 2 trades, and yeah. So this one was on Monday. Let me see. Yeah. So after price we got stopped at on this one, price came to this level. Same thing, thought would buy. Price gave me the indication that we're buying. Look at that break, sweep, and an inducement. We triggered. We ran a few pips in profit. So I said if price break if price breaks this high, we're going to set, stop loss to break even. But it didn't get to that high, so we eventually dropped back before we started buying. So price reacted from this extreme zone, and that's why this place did not hold. So we lost that one as well. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but taking these losses back to back, you can see my PNL, everything is just red. No single win. Like we've been having back to back losses. These are my trades this month. Let's say this month I've taken how many trades, and almost all losses. So I don't know. I believe it's just I'm glad I'm learning from the trades as well. I've been learning from every one of these trades, and for the past like few weeks, I've actually learned a lot. You know, taking these losses, a lot of things are just that I've learned. All right, so there's nothing much. If I lose the 2 accounts, it's still fine. I'm gonna buy another one. So that's just a sad reality. But I'm just glad I'm documenting them, and I'm seeing my mistakes. All right, most of them is not just psychology, because I said to myself that this time I'm gonna stick to one thing. the risk is not going to be a problem. I'm just going to put out the risk there. Whatever my strategy says, I just put the money and just leave it instead of so. And I've just been doing that. I've been doing just that, and yeah, this is the turnout. I've had some couple of wins that actually went back, reversed, and stuff like that. I've had losses too, and yeah, I'm just glad it's coming this way. I don't know, maybe this is like to like teach me something. I don't know, but I'm just happy for the whole process, and I'm as well like excited to like share this journey here because I know it's gonna get good soon. So yeah, at least I'll have something to look back on. Yeah, this is really showing all my mistakes, like everything that I've been doing wrong. I've come to realize that even if I was doing a lot of wrong stuff, like, but I still made money. Beginning this year, I wasn't like there's some things I've come to understand that I didn't know. All right, 6 months back, 6 months, 7 months back, 6 months, 7 months back, but I still made money. I still made payouts. You know, so what changed? It's still the same thing. So that's like what happens when you know, there's still some missing parts that you need to like piece together before everything will now become, consistent and stuff. And I just think that's the phase that I'm in right now. So that state of, finding the right thing and, trying to having a system. Let me just put it that way because if you don't have a system, the profit can just be breeze in, breeze out. So just come and because you don't have a structure to keep it coming, it's gonna when you lose it, it will be very, very hard. So yeah, I appreciate everything and that's it. All right. So on my funded nest accounts, I'm pretty down bad, honestly. So this is Stellar Light account and the maximum drawdown is 8%. This one is 4%. I'm down 4% on this one. Then on the other one, I'm down should be like 7% or 6. Okay, this one is 4.4%. Are you serious? 4.4. Then this one is how many? 4%. Really? Let me check. I thought one was. Let me check from here. Okay, this one is 4 points. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so 4% on each of them, and I still have like 4% on each of them to go. So, well, things can change. I still believe we can come back. I was even thinking it's 6%, but this just gave me a little bit of release. So I have like 4 more bullets on each of these accounts to try again. But let's see how it goes. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching my videos. If you watched to this point, and yeah, we're still at 800 subscribers, and I want to get to 1K before the end of this year. I don't even know, but subscribe, subscribe. All right. Tell me what you think about the whole thing in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. All right. And yeah, I believe we're all gonna win. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.